I feel overwhelmed. Corruption, crimes, crumbling. Me to save it? Does this mean I'm a hero? Sweet gaming lords, yes, I'm finally a hero. I'll show you, sister. I'm no farmer or a scarecrow. I'm a hero. Wait, what is this? Oh, no, no, no! Mom's gonna be so angry! Today, we're checking out Fates of Ort on the Nintendo Switch. This game regularly sells for $14.99 on the US eShop, but is, as you can see, on sale for $10.50, so get it while it's hot, and can get a whopping 52 extra gold coins to store in your piggy bank. Doesn't get any better than that. Fates of Ort is a retro fantasy RPG focused on strategic action in a land where time is frozen when you stand still. Cast powerful spells, but beware, they will cost you your life. This one looks super interesting from a detail perspective. We get a few different pictures of varied lands, a pretty huge map, and some type of equip system. I'm pretty excited to get down into this one. It was just released July 12th of 2021. Sadly, only one player. Publisher by 8-Bit Skull, which I'm assuming is the developer as well. If not, I apologize, but Nintendo didn't list you. So here we go. We're gonna get into Fates of Ort and see what it's all about. Here we are with Fates of Ort. Let's get right into it. New game, first time, get to pick ourselves a little guy. Let's see what we got. Got a whole bunch of guys, girls, little dudes, clothes, robes. I like this guy. Challenge mode for experienced Fates of Ort adventurers only. No, we won't be selecting that then. Moving on. Let's see what this is all about. The Academy. Quest first day has begun. It's my first day at the Academy. My sister Bucka has already been enrolled for some time. She will meet me there. Bucka, your sister, greets you with a smile and a raised eyebrow. She stands with a hand on her hip, bow slung over her shoulder. Well, well, well. I heard you were joining the Academy, but I didn't believe it until I saw you walk through the door. What changed your mind? Farming just wasn't exciting enough for me. So I'm trading the plow for the blade, huh? I don't know. I always thought your talents qualified you for scarecrow duties at best. She laughs warmly, then adds, I'm just kidding. I'm really happy you're here. I can't wait to introduce you to Arg and Master Slovo. Slovo, I like that name. Speaking of, let's go see Arg. He's upstairs in the training room. Perhaps he'll show you a thing or two. Follow me. There we go. Following, following, following. It's driving me nuts to pass up that chest there. Just head up these stairs. I'll see you soon. All right. As you gain sight of the training room, you catch the swordsman performing his finishing move, cleaving the practice target in half. He turns you with a smile, wiping sweat off his brow. Greetings! Volko's told me all about you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Aerogas Mortifax. Yes, yes, of the Mortifax royal family, but being a distant relative to the king isn't my claim to fame, he says with a wink as he grabs a blade and flings it in the air. It lands squarely in the middle of the room, tip embedded in the wooden floor. You can call me Arg. He gestures to the sword. Let's see what you're made of, huh? Know your way around a blade? I'll figure it out. No worries. All right, that's the spirit. I won't interfere then. Pick it up and go wild. Plain looking blade, standard issue for novices at the academy. It looks like it's been used. We're gonna pick it up. ZR. All right. That thing didn't know what hit it. Hey, see that faint target pulsing beneath your feet? You can aim with that. Try moving it around and bring it over to me. That's it. Now snap back to yourself. X, not Y. There we go. Here's where things get real interesting. You can target lock your foes. That way, even if both of you are moving around in the heat of battle, your aim will still be true. Try it on this target, hit it! But make sure your target locked first. All right. There we go. Got it. Nice one. Let's try again, but harder this time. If I could hit X, not Y, it'd be great. Thank you. Again, faster! I like this guy. Oh yeah, you've got talent, kid. I don't know about you, but I'm parched. Let's head downstairs, grab a drink, shall we? This is my kind of guy. Looking for chests, looking for chests. Nothing up here. Moving on, moving on. Where to? Where are we going? Following you. I came here for the Shimmer Gem Coast, and I'm happy I did. There's nothing but rocks there, but rocks and crazy people. Way west of here, past the Rust. The Shimmer Gem Coast is the westernmost part of the world. Don't let the name fool you, though. It's a miserable place, nothing but rocks. Legend says it used to be beautiful before the cataclysm. Legend says the cataclysm had happened 100 years ago. It was a battle between the mages of north and the south on the plains of the Rust. Of course, they weren't called the Rust then. Anyway, supposedly the magic warfare was so intense that it scorched the lush plains of the Rust. The Shimmer Gem Coast wasn't directly affected, but it became barren over the years too. Good lore. This here's a tap room. After upstairs, probably my favorite room. Grab me a drink, will you? Thank you. The student nods when you approach him to ask for a drink. Reaching behind a barrel, he produces 2 bottles and hands them to you. Sweet, hand it over. Right? Drink. Up. There we go. Cheers! Arg whoops. Arg whoops? Like whoop? Arg whoops as your battle bottles collide. And welcome to the academy. We'll make a warrior out of you yet, or you'll see. Making words up. That's what I do. Bucka rounds the corner and rolls her eyes as she spots you in the middle of a large gulp. I think she needs her own voice. I see Arg is sharing his finest skills already. Hurry, you dopes. Master Slovo is about to welcome you to the academy. At once! Arg snaps to attention with a laugh, then ushers you out of the tap room. Let's go. We can't keep Master Slovo waiting. Sure can't. Not with a name that cool. Our newest recruit, the master of the academy, welcomes you. An old man, you sense a lifetime of scholarly accomplishment. In the dignified way he carries himself, he glances at the sword you are carrying. I see you have acquainted yourself with our resident blade master already. That is good. Dark times are coming and we'll need fighters. I will now formally induct you into the academy. In the names of the sisters, goddesses, and creators of Ort, I beseech Asi Aluma, giver of life, to bless your new beginning. Meyer Akuria, beacon of the mind, to illuminate your path, and Shal Molchlak, the shadow, to protect you from an untimely death. Hey, listen here, everybody. I didn't make these words up. I'm just trying to pronounce them. It's my first time. Master Slovo is violently interrupted by a loud crash. The ground trembles and a chasm appears on the floor where the tiles crumble away. Out of the purple darkness spill vicious demons clawing at everyone nearby. Arg raises his sword and shouts to arms! Valka, drawing her bow, roars, protect Master Slovo. I think I helped. With the demons defeated, a look of panic is mirrored on all the faces in the hall. Master Slovo appears to be shaken most severely, and he whispers with fear, "It has already begun!" Looking to Valka and Arg, he commands, "I thought we had more time to prepare. I must fetch something from my study. Meet me in the library, I will explain everything there." "Come with us," Valka shouts as she grabs you by the sleeve. All right. Things are getting real now, boys. Am I supposed to go upstairs? Yes, okay. Following along, following along. Pointer? It's a big place. What is going on? Arg breaks the silence, voice trembling. His joking demeanor has been replaced by a determined gravity. And why did we let Master Slovo go off on his own? I should go with him. What if more demons appear? What if he falls through the floor? Bucka, as serious as Arg, shuts him down. We have our orders. You two stay here and wait for Master Slovo. I think I've read something about this before. I'm going to go looking for the book. All right. When in a time of need, go search the library for a book. Uh-oh. A man, flanked by two stone-faced knights, strides into the library. His clothing looks to be of an ancient fashion, yet undeniably of the highest quality. He wears a contemptuous sneer of a noble forced to interact with those beneath him. One of the knights barks an introduction. Duke Camerasalt Mortifex. Arg's jaw drops. Mortifex? He clears his throat and responds, I am Aerogas Mortifex, distant relative to the king. It is a pleasure to meet you, Duke Camerasalt. Are you here to assist us with the demons? The Duke's lips curl up into an unsettling grin. Oh, certainly, young Aerogast, and more. I offer you... He glances at both you and Arg. Power beyond the confines of your imagination. I offer you magic. Arg gasps in shock. Magic? But I thought it was just legend. Stories about the sisters were just a creation myth. The Duke waves his hand dismissively. Yes, it is true, but this magic is not of the sisters. This is more powerful, free of constraint. None of the limits imposed by the sisters, he growls. Purple fire burns in his eyes. You can have it all, right now, with no sacrifice. Do you accept this gift that I offer? He looks at you both, awaiting an answer. Nah. Who trusts this guy? Not me. You almost begin to speak, but hesitate at the final moment. There's clearly something wrong about the man in front of you, and his promise of power seems like an obvious trap. But what if it isn't? Master Slovo is behaving like the world is in danger. What if you reject the key to saving it? Nah, sticking with my guns here. Reject the power anyway. Before you finish speaking, Arg bloats out, yes, give me the power. This SOB. The Duke raises his hand and a purple flash of energy hits Arg in the chest. Next, he turns to face you with hateful eyes. Oh no, Arg! Oh no. Master Slovo comes running behind the Duke, horror plain on his face. No, whatever he says, do not listen to him. That's a wizard voice, right? He is the harbinger of consumption, evil magic, the antithesis of the sisters. Do not accept his magic, it will corrupt you. Already, Arg has taken a knee, clearly struggling with the effects of consumption magic on his soul. Enough! Duke Camerasalt roars. Guards! Seize this man. He is a traitor to Ort and the Mortifex kingdom. Take him to the court where he will stand trial for his crimes. Master Slobo, struggling against the knights, holds up a crystal in the shape of a teardrop, shouting desperately, "Arg! Catch this! It will take you to the sisters! You are our only hope!" He throws it. The crystal sails through the air, missing Arg. You instinctively reach up and catch it. As your hand closes around the crystal, you feel the tug of another dimension. The last thing you see before you fade away is the Duke pointing at you, snarling, "Kill that one. Kill everyone that refuses consumption. The scorn will not be rejected anymore." Woo. I must admit, so far, not a whole lot of action, but wow, is the writing pretty awesome. I'm liking it. In front of you stands an old lady leaning on her cane. Her eyes are squinting as you approach, apparently appraising you. As you get closer, she rolls her eyes with exasperation. "You look confused about why you are here," her scratchy voice begins. "Believe me, so am I. I expected a champion. A hero." She briefly gazes behind her where the path splits into 3. "Instead, we get you? You are to carry the power, the very essence of one of my daughters?" "Who are you?" The old woman smiles. "I am Old Mother. I have no need for a name. I wish to be nothing more than the mother of my children. Do not bother with the reverence for me, as it was my darling daughters that created your world." Yeah, what do? Go speak to my daughters, get to know them, and choose the one that fits you best to accompany you. Her voice begins to tremble. "Do not take this lightly. My daughters have nearly spent themselves protecting your world, their creation. To give you enough power to stop consumption, she will have to give all of her energy to you." Let's see, we got some. The woman sits on the chair, methodically flicking through the pages of some ancient tome. Her posture is strict, her expression severe. She lifts her eyes to appraise you, making you feel insignificant as her gaze takes a measure of your character. "Well met, I am the aspect of the mind, but you may call me Meyer Acuria. You do not strike me as the archetypal hero," she states flatly. "Your presence is plain, as is your lack of experience. Yet you assuredly possess at least some measure of integrity, potential. Very well, shall I accompany you now?" Decisions. And they don't really tell me what is what. She is carefree, playfully dangling her leg off the side of the pillar. Flowers dance atop the palm of her hand, continually blooming in the blink of an eye. "I am Asialuma, but some call me Life. I love beginning, so I am overjoyed to make your acquaintance." That's what this one sounds like. "It will be so much fun to explore the world with you and meet new people. Oh, can I come, please?" Wish it would give me a little hint. What's this? You approach the pillar, you see the shadow of a woman issuing from behind it. As you get to the other side, however, the shade moves. You attempt to follow it around the pillar, but it remains elusive. The hairs on the back of your neck rise, and you realize you are chasing that which exists only in the absence of life and light. Death itself. "Greetings, child," a trembling whisper carried by a yet unfelt wind. "We met prematurely. I am Shell Moloch. One day I will guide you through the cold and howling winds to the underworld below. I am much maligned, yet misunderstood. I do not take those whose time has not come, though I sense you will die shortly. Mother will bring you back. You have a destiny to fulfill. First, tell me, do you wish the shadow of death to accompany you on your journey?" No, I think we're gonna go with Teehee. Girl up top. Life. See how this turns out. Yes, let's go. No information other than 3 people. That's where we're going. Bucka, standing over Arg, gasps as you materialize back in the library. She hugs you, crying tears of relief. I dealt with the knights after the Duke left. Barely, she says through gritted teeth. Oh no, wait, this is the... By the time I finished, he had already corrupted everyone and killed those who refused to accept his gift. Come, we must save Master Slovo and figure out a way to cleanse Arg's soul. What happened to you? She stares at you with an expression of utter incredulity. You mean to tell me that not only are the sisters real, but you met them in person? I don't know what to make of that, honestly. I believe you, I guess. It's all just a bit much. I received the magic. Yep. You have magic? But I thought it wasn't real. How does it work? Catching the expression on your face, she nods. We really need to rescue Master Slovo. He must know what to do. Alright, alright. Arg sits slumped against the wall, beads of sweat trickling down his forehead. He clutches his heart and stomach as he looks up at you with strained eyes. It's trying to take me over. Please hurry, get this out of me. Alright, on we go. On we go. Music stopped. Dramatic moment. Guess I got the life element, but I don't know a whole lot of spells yet. Moving on. They open up portals all over this place. Music kind of fits the whole scene and environment as well. I'm liking that. Quest log. Okay. Bunch of quests here. Save people. But I don't know if I can yet. Moving on, moving on. Looks like we're going back to the start. Ah, yes. Ah, there you are, Duke Camerasalt says with a smug grin on his face. I think I know where you disappeared to, and I know that's not good news. In the interest of expediency, I will now kill you. Looking over at Bucka, he adds, both of you. Bucka swiftly and quietly readies her bow, but she is not fast enough. The fatal spell hits her with tremendous force, dropping her dead on the spot. Huh? You took 900 damage. You are dead. Huh. I am dead. The shade or the shadow did say that I would be dead soon. You draw energy. You draw on the energy of the fate spikes. Your body takes form again. The old woman skulls at you with fury in her eyes. You think you can take one of my daughters and just die? She snarls. You matter now. You have a task to fulfill. Get back there and destroy consumption. Then you can die for all I care. You feel reality tugging on you, and the vision of the old woman fades as you materialize into the real world once more. What's this? The old man looks like he has seen a ghost, shifting his gaze between you and the shimmering spike next to you. He exclaims, "What? Where did you come from?" The old man listens to your story wide-eyed. Remarkable, he whispers as he gently touches the shimmering spike. You died, went to the land of spirits, and came back. How did you find your way? Old mother sent me. I have the power of one of her daughters, silly old man. His jaw drops and his eyes go moist with emotion. I have studied this for so long. I've never stopped believing in the sisters. Listen, child. I don't know who you are or why they chose you. But if it is true, then you have the power of one of the sisters, and you are the only one that can stop Duke Camersalt and the consumption he is unleashing on Ort. Do not speak of magic or sisters or old mother. People will not believe you, as they have long since forgotten. I had been mocked all my life for my research, but... He waves dismissively. No matter. We must focus on the task at hand. He clasps you by the shoulders. I am Deckard, scholar of the Fates and the Lost Magics. What do I do now? I have taken to residing in the Chronicler. Come see me there. I will tell you everything I know to help you on your quest. The custodian of the Chronicler will almost certainly be of great help as well. You must speak to her. Simply walk west from here and you will find it, but beware. The roads are dangerous now. Rogue knights, brigands, even corrupted monsters and demons from below. What happened to my sister? Deckard shakes his head. I am sorry, my friend. She had perished when I found her here a few days ago. I had arranged for her to be moved to a nearby mausoleum. It is not far, slightly west of here, past the Chronicler. You can say your farewell to her there. I've been gone a few days? I guess it obviously takes time to come back from the dead, duh. The old man scratches his head. A week at least, he says, studying your expression. Judging by your reaction, it seems you feel you were only gone momentarily. How fascinating. I will bring my sister back if I can, so can she. Most would scoff at you or accuse you of blasphemy. Seeing what I have seen here today, I know better, but this is beyond my expertise. I will be happy to share my knowledge with you. Perhaps it will be of some assistance. And the response is, that sounds good. I have taken to yes, Chronicler. Thank you. There we go. Here we got a new one. Duke Camersalt has been posing as a distant relative of King Slowbon. Really? I believe the Duke is the very same person implicated as playing a major part in the cataclysm that took place hundreds of years ago. How has he survived, or why has he returned now? I know not. It is clear, however, that not only does he possess magic, but it is fueled by consumption, a polar opposite of the magic of the sisters. Duke Camersalt has been torturing Ort, offering this tremendous power to anyone he meets, promising limitless wealth, knowledge, and anything else one might desire. Those that accept transform into hideous monsters as soon as they attempt to use the magic. Those that refuse are slain or forced to flee. Worse yet, anybody that uses consumption magic directly bypasses the link imposed by the sisters. Normal magic requires the life energy of the caster, thus limiting its use. Consumption magic, on the other hand, draws directly on the very fabric of our world. Holes into the abyss have started forming around the world, centered in our capital city. If this goes on, our whole world will be consumed. Duke Camersalt and whatever is providing his consumption magic must be stopped. Where do we begin? Yes. I'm gonna bring her back. Trying to get out of the dialogue here. Okay, so you can back out of it. There's not like an end. What is this? It's like a health point. Can we save? I don't want to do that again. Sound, visual settings. Take a look at settings here real quick. Nice. Sound settings, controls. Looks like we can remap controls. Miscellaneous. All right. Progress is saved automatically. Okay. Well, looks like we go west. I think that's west. Southwest? Westish? We're on our own now. Ort grasslands. The woman cranes her neck to one side and grins menacingly. Don't worry, I am your savior. The one that will cleanse the world of evil. You will see it. You will kneel before me. She laughs, nodding vigorously. Yes, yes. Yeah, the voices just come to me. I don't pre-decide this at all. It's just whatever comes out. That's what it is. He has given me power. Tremendous power. She raises her arms and purple sparks flickering over her fingertips. Her crazed face turns to shock and she begins to convulse. She stutters before dropping to the ground in a horrifying display of bones snapping into new alignments and flesh rippling into a new composition. You watch her transform into a monster. Monster is dead. All right. Killing stuff. Northwest, the Academy. West is a Chronicler. One side, this now unowned house. I mean, there's gotta be goodies in here. Nope, sorry. The man looks at you anxiously as you enter his house. You're not one of them, are you? Ever since the royal visit here, people have been acting strange. I hid when they knocked on the door. Had a bad feeling about it all. His voice trembles, and he starts fighting tears. My brother turned into some sort of monster. A plant spewing green spores. My wife is acting strange too. They both spoke to that evil-looking man. The Duke. Yeah, that's his name. We have to get out of here. I heard Dorman Court is in ruins, but Trawada is nearby. It might still be safe. Take me with you. The man is interrupted by a violent rupture in the ground. He is swallowed by the chasm appearing in the floor below before he can even scream. It's the end of the man. Holy smokes. Game's not messing around. Pots, yeah, pots. We can break pots. A+. And the boxes. What about like some wood? Nope. Out here. Do we have like inventory? Not that I know of yet. Moving on. So far everybody I've met just turns into a raging demon. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay, take advantage of the attack speeds I see. Health is low. Whoa, spores. Let's get this other spore creature up here. I think that white stuff below me is my levels? Am I leveling up? Moving on. Doing a little exploring here. Northwest, Chronicler. If I'm saying that wrong, just leave me a comment. I'll get it. Believe me. The two men stand, appraising him with skeptical expressions. What's this? The taller one says. You think you're a hero? Ha! The shorter one adds. You're still fighting maggots. The taller one scoffs. Maggots! The short one echoes. We're just gonna give them the same voice. It's easier. They puff up with pride. We're the heroes of Ort. The tall one begins. We're heading to Dorman Court to defeat Duke Camersalt and Consumption. You'll see. You'll see. The small one repeats. Best you turn back. It's too dangerous for the likes of you. Leave it to the real heroes. Tools. They're tools. Let's be real. Go. I'll be fighting real things in no time. So it's turn-based. Uh-oh. Is it a path to Dorman Court? No. I'm trying to kill this thing. Come on. Dodge him. swiftly dodge some spores? Poison spores? That's what I'm gonna guess they are. Some type of spore. Look at these two dweebs. See you there, buckos. You feel overwhelmed. Volka is dead. Arg is on the brink of corruption. Master Slovo has been hauled off to stand trial for crimes he did not commit. The world is crumbling, and it is up to you to save it. With no help or guidance, where do you even begin? If you feel stuck or don't know what to do, the answer is almost always explore more. Your actions will open up paths for some quests and block off others. Keep exploring and gaining experience. When you're ready to face the end, head to Dormant Court and take on the consumption magic of the Scorned in Duke Camera Salt. Interesting. It's a pretty open quest lines there, I guess. So see what I can explore and find. I'm really enjoying it so far. Simple yet complex. And I'm on the void plane, I guess. Ah, there you are, child. Took you long enough, she chides. I set up this area for you. I gathered the spells I could find from days long gone. Many are missing, but these should be enough. Simply go up to a spell and select it to learn it. Once you have experience enough to learn another, I will draw you back here. The barriers will disappear as you learn more. We need to protect your fledgling mind from the more powerful spells, you see. Ooh. What do I get? Bolts of arcane power. The combat staple of a competent magician's arsenal. I guess that's the only one I can select. Oh, we got a spell? Sword Flame Dart. Okay. Oh, interesting. It's like a little gnomish gnome guy. The little creature jumps as you approach. Hoy there! Stand back! I have an entropic transducer and I'm not afraid to use it. I'm a friend. The creature relaxes. Thank goodness, I was beginning to think this place was populated by nothing but mean, dim-witted ooze-pukes. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Rex, first-class navigator of the exalted Gyronauts. It's one of those. Second Cog Division. The creature puffs his chest out, clearly proud of his rank. How'd you get your ship here? By flying it, of course. Well, granted, our technology is probably quite alien to you, eh? Must seem like magic. Why? But why? Our seismic monitoring units detected some extraordinary subsurface tremors emanating from this very region. I've been on a handful of expeditions before, so I was sent to investigate. I didn't get very far, though. No, not at all. Shot down in a manner most inconsiderate. What happened, bro? I was approaching from the north, bearing towards the origin of the tremors, a little bit south of here. I was cruising at low altitude, and when I went past a giant black tower, curiosity got the better of me, and I got too close. Then bam! A white lightning from atop the tower struck my ship, and knocked out my prismatic aether coil, and my navigator to boot. I managed to crash land here. Can I help? Give me a quest. That would be most splendid. Take this prismatic aether coil and get it repaired for me, please. It's not damaged badly. Any blacksmith here with the right tools ought to be able to straighten it out, I pray. In return, I offer to ferry you to some locations not easily accessible on foot. From a bird's eye view, I can assure you that they would be very interesting to explore for an adventure of your stature. Very interesting indeed. All right. New quest. Conquering the skies. A gnome named Brax. Hacking. Checking for, secrets and stuff. we in town? Slimes. Let's try our new spell out. Boom! Dropped 1 experience, 5 life energy. So there doesn't appear to be potions, or at least not yet, or inventory, just I gain everything from... Uh-oh. You know what I really like so far? I take my hands off the controllers, I don't get slaughtered by a bad guy, nothing. I can take my time at turn-based open world. Pretty cool. There we go. Alright, alright. Is that a new sword? Picked up the great Meztlic sword. Equip it as at a fate spike. Okay. There's not a fate spike here. Little cabin. Experience and amulets. Flawed decayed metal. Equip it at a fate spike. Yeah. This just goes to show that you don't need a game with massive RTX 3080 super duper graphics to enjoy it. Oh, I'm just gonna sword this guy. I haven't seen those before. Costs 8 HP. Oh. Costs 8 HP, but you know, I'll keep missing. 15 life. Alright, alright. I think I kind of lost my way here, though. Let's check this sign. Let's see. Maybe we're in the right spot. Oh, whoa! Oh, bro. Helps if I hit him with the thing. They wanted to attack me. We kind of skipped this house here at the beginning. Let's see what this is all about. The Chronicler is not on the thing anymore, so maybe it's here? Which is just an ancient repository of books, I guess. This looks like it. Yep. A stern-looking woman stands near the entrance of this ancient library. Her clear eyes appraise you and find yourself softening footsteps so as not to disturb the silence. Welcome to the Chronicler. Her voice is a whisper. Oh, my bad. Yet clear as crystal, the oldest and greatest collection of books in all of Ort. Or at least, it used to be. What happened? A combination of poor stewardship and a lack of appreciation for the written word is my inference. This used to be the most impressive collection of books in the world. Well, I suppose it still is, she scoffs, but it is a shadow of its former glory. I can help you. Let me help. You look like an adventurer, perhaps even astute enough to appreciate the value of the written word. She smiles. If you find any books on your travels, bring them back here. Yeah, but I'm not going to do this for free. There's not much I can offer. I found a repository of old documents, maps, sea charts, musical notes, strange old scrolls. I would happily trade these in exchange for any books you may find. Here, why don't you take this? It's a map of the world. Supposedly it has magic properties. But how do you work a magic map? A thirst for knowledge is admirable. See these faded pins on the map? She pauses for a moment, a look of confusion on her face. That's strange. The pin next to the academy isn't faded anymore, but you are supposed to need to have magic to use the map. Oh, I forgot to tell you something. Oh, she looks puzzled. Well then, the notes accompanying the map state that it can be used to instantaneously travel to certain fate spikes previously visited by the caster. That would be very useful indeed for someone with the magical capabilities to exploit it. What's a fate spike? Yeah. Fate spikes are large, orange, shimmering monuments scattered across Ort. They are thought to have been erected in worship of the sisters, but frankly, Little of this information is verifiable through reputable sources. Some of them claim the Fate spikes have truly fantastical properties. Like what? Like what? Well, the librarian reaches for a book and scans it for a few moments. This passage here claims that the Fate spikes were actually placed by the sisters. They can purportedly be used to revitalize and heal weary and injured magicians. It also theorizes that particularly strong magicians could use them for instant travel and even to prevent death. Like I said, fantastical. Hey, thanks. Come back anytime with books, preferably. The woman sitting reading a dusty old tome, a look of confusion on her face. Hey, what are you reading? It's this old book on magic. She shows you the cover. Tabula Arcana, a bridge version of the Novice Practitioner. She reads, as is customary, wizards prefer to expend little effort as possible. The imbuing process as it relates to status effects cast on structures generated by the wizard is a perfect example of this. Meaning, she furrows her brow. It says that wizards could cast spells to put creatures to sleep or slow them down, that sort of thing. But it implies that wizards were lazy and instead would create structures like turrets, totems, and walls. Then they would cast spells like sleep or slow on those structures, which would imbue them with the ability to inflict those effects on other creatures, so the wizard wouldn't even have to. Interesting. This old man looks like I have to talk to him over here. The old man stands, absent-mindedly stroking his beard as he peruses a stack of dusty tomes. Well met, young one. Let us converse. He pauses to put a finger over his mouth and nods to the Chroniclerian. Quietly. Let's see what else he's got. It's a crystal. As you clasp it, you are dragged to another dimension and claim you spoke to the sisters and Old Mother. I believe it was not a crystal at all, but a teardrop shed by one of the sisters centuries ago. I believe these tears are the last connections between sisters and Ort. If that is correct, it stands to reason that there must be two more, somewhere. How to find them, that is another matter. I don't think he's the one I need to talk to. But we'll bust up his boxes to get stuff, maybe. Nope, no stuff there. Moving on. Loving the story and the writing here. What's this? You don't have enough mine coins to offer it. Chest needs mine coins. Alright. What did he want me to do? Was I supposed to the Chronicler? Alright. So we made it here. I got a map now that I can probably warp back to that spike. Oh, whoa, whoa. Wow. Okay. I didn't get a selection, I don't think. Considering I've only seen one spike, that makes sense. Oh, and here's the selecting. Melee attack rate +5, melee knockback 3, +6 projectile area of effect. Cool. Well, there it is. We're gonna stop there. That's about, if you read it like I did and kind of take your time, the first 45 minutes of Fates of Ort. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see a full Let's Play and some more videos on this, definitely like this video. You're probably already subscribed to the channel, so thank you. But then leave a comment saying, hey guys, we want to see more Fates of Ort style videos. Because it's a cool game and probably needs some publicity. And it's on sale right now, so go get it. If it's not on sale now, it'll be on sale. If not, it's worth it. Totally cool. That's it for me. I'll see y'all later. Thanks for watching.